Hey guys, I don't usually do this kind of thing, but I just wanted to share a little bit about my family's weekend and what's on my heart is we went out to help a little bit in Western North Carolina. We went to Swannanoa, which was really bad. We went to Asheville, which seemed to have a lot of big distribution going on. Mind you, we stayed to the main roads. We don't have a vehicle that can get off road. But then we went all the way up through Mars Hill. We went to Burnsville, which was really bad, and Spruce Pine, North Carolina, which was very bad. No internet, no water, no electricity. Still, 8 days out or whatever it is now. We went to some of the distribution sites. They were so slammed with water and snacks and that kind of thing that we didn't even stop at those. We kept going down the road and met up with like individuals that we would see scrounging through donation piles, and we go right up to them and ask them what they needed. And most of the people we met with were coming down out of the mountains. If you think about a couple layers off the main road that we usually don't see driving through our scenic drives through the mountains, they're scrounging, and they were so thankful for chainsaw fuel. Some of you guys already donated to us and helped us. We spent every last dollar and then some for chainsaw fuel, small propane canisters for camp stoves, anything they could use to start a campfire easily. That seemed to be, from us, the thing that was most needed, because everybody has piles of food and water out there. And then the big guys, Samaritan's Purse and Food Lion and Harris Teeter and Walmart, they're bringing truckloads of food and things out there. And it seems like everybody is switching gears to cold weather gear, clothing, hats, gloves, anything, because this week it's supposed to start getting down into the 40s as we enter fall. We usually all drive up there to see the change of colors anyways. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to stay out of the way of the major companies, the linemen and the chainsaw crews and the road repair guys. We don't want to cause traffic. That's what there was on Sunday afternoon. After the church crowd got out, everyone was doing their good stuff. But man, there were so many bubbas up there. Thankful to see all that. So many bubbas up there with the, caravan of F-150s and Silverados just loaded down with products and things they could drop off. Some of these places are starting to store them. I know it seemed some of these places are starting to just shove them off to the side. This is what we experienced, because there's just so much of the water and the diapers. Not saying they don't need it. I don't think anyone's not thankful for that stuff, but everyone's giving out of their heart. So we just wanted to say thank you to the ones that gave already. We're gonna set up a GoFundMe. I'll try to attach one here on this video when I'm done here and put one in our bio. And if you can give $5, $10, whatever it is, spread the link. Every last dollar that goes into it is going to give directly to things that we can bring up to the mountains. We're eating the cost of our time and our fuel, the wear and tear on our vehicles. We don't mind. We're bringing it up. We just want to straight buy things that are going to help. So warm weather clothing, and we want to get in there a little bit past the layers of the frontline guys. The firehouses, it's like everybody's going there if they can get there, down out of the mountains. We saw small teams coming down and riding ATVs to deliver things up to the mountains. We spoke with a family that their mother was still stuck in the home. They couldn't get through because there is no driveway. Driveway's not cleared. And I'm talking the driveway to our house, from the road to our house, is only 300 feet. So it's about a football field length. Some of these people have a lot longer to get to their homes when you get off the little secondary roads or tertiary roads. And so they can't even get to the homes with their vehicles. So they're having to park at the top or at the bottom of the mountain and then walk the stuff up to their loved ones. So we're going to focus on a few specific things, and we're going to try to fundraise for a few specific things that the people that we came into contact will need. We're going to head in there every weekend this month and try to make a drop. We're going to try to stay out of Asheville. Seems like everybody's up there, but I'm looking for people in other smaller counties that are accessible, that we can get to, that maybe has a waypoint to run those things into the mountains where we can't get to without four-wheel drive. So if you guys can give, if you guys can help, pray, whatever you guys can do. The media is not showing everything. Everything I see on social media through friends or people that are out there is the real deal. Swannanoa looked like a scene out of a movie. It was crazy. And we didn't even get off the beaten path when we went down 19E into Burnsville and Spruce Pine. I mean, we stayed on the major roads. we were kind of scared to get off. You could see the National Guard starting to set up and block roads that were going into the mountains to keep people like myself safe. I mean, everybody's got a good heart, but we don't need to waste their time saving us when they've got people to get to. So we want to get to those waypoints that are a little bit deeper in, drop off specific things that those people are asking for, and work with people that already have a good system that are up there, chainsaw gangs and groups that are restoring power, and guys that are just good old boys running up there with their bobcats trying to clear roads, running out of fuel, because they have the heart, they brought everything up there, and now they're running out of fuel. So they need to keep running, and we want to raise funds to help those guys specifically. And then everyone else that's bringing in stuff like baby formula and diapers and all that stuff will start to be able to flow in there. But we don't want to get into the way of the linemen and those professionals that are doing their jobs as well. So we'll be collecting funds so that we can store up a lot of goods to bring up there. Like I said, mostly stuff to keep warm this winter, starting now, this fall and winter. So clothes, propane fuel, chainsaw fuel, stuff that they could use on a burner. Maybe we'll pick up a bunch of camp stoves, and anything that you guys can think of. Shoot me a DM, shoot me a list of things that you think we should get. But hit the GoFundMe, help us out. It's not gone, guys. Just because you guys don't see it on TV it's just not in the news cycle. But we don't want people to get this out of sight, because then it'll be out of mind, and you guys will think that these people don't need it. They're desperate. They need your help. They need their neighbors' help. They need the help of people that aren't in this state, that can't get down there, but you have a heart to help somebody. Give. If you're not giving to us, to our little just family and community that's trying to run stuff up there, there's Samaritan's Purse. Check it out. There's so many different organizations, helicopter groups that are running stuff up there because the government's not doing a whole lot to run stuff up there. When we were there, we saw dozens of private helicopters. I saw one Chinook coming back down 26 toward Asheville. And then I saw some National Guard trucks with maybe a dozen guys on them, and they're more or less blocking roads from what we could see. I can't see what they're doing inside past that, but as far as distribution and products coming in, mainly it's just citizens and good people from all other states. We saw Pennsylvania, Illinois, the Virginias are coming out here. People from Florida. Talked to a guy that was up there by himself cleaning out a driveway at a CVS that had about a foot of mud just in it. This was in Swannanoa, next to the Harley Davidson dealership that was also blown out with mud. And he was just out there with a shovel and his bobcat, just cleaning the road and cleaning out driveways. And I'm sure at some point he's going to run out of fuel, and the fuel stations around where he's at are not working. So give if you can. If you can't, or even if you can, please hit the link, share the link, and we love you. We thank you in advance for you guys helping, and we'll give updates on what we're bringing and the impact that you guys are doing just through our little community of family and friends up here in Kannapolis, North Carolina. Thank you. Love you guys. Bye.